What's up, everybody? This is Poppy, and this is Dragon Quest Poppy, episode 21. Welcome to the show. Okay, so today, I just wanted to talk about, in general, video game movie adaptations or potential movies we're going to be seeing in the video game, genre. So it's not like necessarily a Dragon Quest focused episode, but it's just kind of like a video game sort of focused episode. And so obviously this is stemming off of the Super Mario movie, the success of that movie, which for me personally, if you haven't watched it yet, this is by the time this video comes out, this episode, this will be into its second or third week that it's been out in theaters, and I'm assuming it's done a stupid amount of, like, it's made just a dumb amount of money. Maybe we've already hit the billion mark of, like, making money. And oh snap! Sorry, just got a message on my Discord. So, anyways, so basically, the Super Mario movie is making headlines after headlines after headlines from making so much money, in the box office. In its opening weekend, it made a dumb amount of money. It continues to make money, millions of dollars every day, which this is awesome. First of all, I am a huge Super Mario fan. I'm a huge gaming fan in general. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. My childhood legit is summed up in Mario, Pokemon, and that's basically it, to be honest. I've played other games, but Mario and Pokemon were, like, for years, my childhood, 100%. And so those games have special places in my heart. Although, and I have talked about this before, my enthusiasm for Pokemon has kind of died off, unfortunately, just because, I don't know if it's just like an age thing or just like maybe the quality just doesn't feel like it's the same. I don't know. But the point is, I love Mario. I love video games. I love this movie. This movie was incredible. We went to go see it Saturday, I think April 9th or 8th, something like that. And we went with my family, we went with some buddies, and my goodness, man, the movie was absolutely incredible. It was everything I wanted and more. Like, I'm a very simple-minded person, and so it's really easy to please me, especially with, like, things that I love. And so this movie was just perfect. The voice acting was incredible in general. It was a little weird sometimes to see, like, Bowser, like, being kind of goofy. I know the franchise in itself is very goofy, but Bowser being a little goofy, like, him kind of having such a strong, personality in the sense of, like, being, like, kind of just, like, jealous and just, like, very, like, hot-tempered and all that. Like, it was very interesting. I loved it. I'm just saying it was kind of weird. But, basically, Jack Black was the perfect, cast for Bowser, I feel like. And it was just hilarious to see Bowser basically just act like Jack Black. So how the meme where everyone says that Chris Pratt is Mario. So, like, oh, let's go see the Chris Pratt movie. Jack Black is Bowser. I mean, or Bowser is Jack Black. Like, they literally wrote the character for Jack Black. Literally, like, that's basically just Jack Black on the screen, which is hilarious. I love Jack Black, so I don't mind at all. But yeah, and the thing is, like I said, like the Mario movie universe, the Mario universe in games is a very goofy, universe. The Bowser is always trying to marry Peach or get with Peach, and like, the enemies are kind of goofy a lot of the time. Well, they are all the time. It's just a goofy, fun world, right? Like, there's nothing super serious about it, which there shouldn't be. It's a kids franchise, and it's extremely iconic. Like, it should stay that way, right? But anyways, I love the movie. I love the voice acting. The characters were all incredible. I love seeing Donkey Kong and the Kongs, world as well. The island of the Kongs. And then in terms of speculation as to what we're going to see in the future, I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, hopefully we get a Zelda movie or Star Fox movie. Honestly, I feel like that's going a little too extreme. I think people need to dial it back in a little bit more in terms of like expectations of like the next movies, because listen, from the movie that we got, this Super Mario movie, the first one, there's already like 2 or 3 different movies they can make from stemming off of this one. And obviously, and spoiler alert for the next 15 seconds, spoiler alerts, go. Because of the Yoshi egg at the end credit scene, obviously we're going to get some sort of Yoshi story, adaptation or a movie next. Okay, actually, spoiler alert for the next couple minutes, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. So, and then you obviously have Diddy Kong and Tracy Kong or whatever, I forgot her name. And then apparently Chunky Kong was in there, but I didn't notice him. I think I did notice him, but I didn't like put 2 and 2 together. So basically what I'm saying is the next movie is obviously going to be focused on Yoshi. And the thing is, we all know that in every Mario, in every Yoshi game, who's the bad guy? Who's the bad guy in every Yoshi game? Baby Bowser. It's a perfect setup for the next movie and the next villain, because Baby Bowser always works with Kamek in the games, with like the Yoshi games, Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's, Woolly World, blah, blah, blah. And they work together and try and fight the Yoshis. But the Yoshis, obviously, they always win. So I'm interested in seeing what that movie's going to be like. But I'm super, sure that the next movie is going to be like a Yoshi-centered, Yoshi Story-centered, sort of movie. And it's basically going to be... and I'm just kind of curious to see how Mario is involved in it, and Luigi and stuff like that. Like, are they still involved in this story? I'm assuming they are, because my theory is that Baby Bowser and Kamek are actually going to win at the end of the movie, and they're going to break Bowser out. And then when they break him out, they go off, and there's a whole nother setup for another movie over there. And then the following movie, I believe, is going to be, a Donkey Kong-centered movie. So, like, Diddy Kong, Tracy Kong, Donkey Kong, and they're going to be doing their own thing, sort of thing, And then maybe the fourth movie will be them getting back together, the Kongs, and then, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and then fighting Bowser, Baby Bowser, and Kamek, sort of thing, But the next several movies... it's all still within that universe of Super Mario. Like, there's so much potential for a story here. You know what I'm saying? And so I think people are going way too extreme with like theories and expectations as to like, oh, Zelda movie next or Star Fox or whatever. I'm not saying I don't want it. I do want it. I'm saying that's probably like movie freaking 8 or something. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, after freaking they fight Bowser again and Baby Bowser and Kamek, maybe in that movie, Rosalina shows up. Like, we still need Rosalina involved somehow. We obviously know she's in the universe because of the Luma, right? And so all I'm saying is the next several movies can still be within the same, universe, the same galaxy sort of thing. And so after that, okay, maybe there's, Star Fox involved, Metroid, Zelda, blah, blah, blah. But right now, that's where I'm kind of foreseeing the next movies kind of going forward. So, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to see that sort of path that I talked about. And eventually, again, it might branch off into different Nintendo franchises. But for now, this is where it's at. I mean, dude, I could go on forever. Like you could also introduce Wario, Waluigi. Like there's so many characters that they could still introduce in different ways. There could be a legit Luigi's Mansion movie as well. You know, like bro, I'm telling you, there is several more movies in the same universe before they start branching off into different Nintendo franchises. Which, I mean, I feel like they should do. Will they? I don't know. But they definitely should branch off into different Nintendo franchises. I mean, we do know, and this was a while ago now, that apparently Nintendo, like bought out or created their own, like, anime studio. So there was talks about like some Nintendo anime in the works, which maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Maybe it was part of the movie situation. I don't know, but Nintendo's looking to really put a lot of stuff out there, so I'm really excited about it. Now, what does this mean for video game movies? So, honestly, I think this is a really good sign, and I really think that this should sincerely push many gaming franchise like companies, developers to really think about making, adapting their games into movies. In the case of Dragon Quest, obviously got to talk about Dragon Quest. We obviously got the adaptation of Your Story, which the movie was good, but it was interesting, to say the least. But if we get like a sort of, like adaptation for like Dragon Quest 11 or even Dragon Quest 8 sort of thing, but like with better quality in terms of like better storytelling or a better like understand or better pacing of the movie, and for it to just, I mean, I don't hate what they did at the end of Dragon Quest Your Story, but it was just not anything anyone expected, and it's just a completely different route that they took. So I would love for them to do a legitimate just Dragon Quest 8 adaptation movie or Dragon Quest 11 adaptation movie, or even just make their own movie, like just a completely separate story with like it's an own character, a new character, blah blah blah. Dude, if they even made a Dragon Quest movie about Erdwin and freaking Serenica and all that from Dragon Quest 11, bro, that would be dope too. Where they fight Kalasmos and then Morkint at the end turns into we know who, blah blah blah. Dude, that would also be super sick. So yeah, so basically what I'm saying is, well, first of all, I'd love to see more Dragon Quest movies. Dragon Quest Your Story, I feel like, has done well enough that it, should warrant the gaming company, Yuji Horii and Square Enix and blah, 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 to maybe make another one. But the biggest thing is the success of the Super Mario movie should basically be like a testimony to gaming companies to make their own movies. Excuse me. Of course, my lid fell to the ground, and I'm going to get it later. Anyway, so I would love to see, Capcom making their own stuff. I personally love Dragon's Dogma from Capcom. Great freaking game. Still waiting for number 2 to come out. Dragon's Dogma is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played it 3 times all the way through and absolutely love it every time I play it. that would be an incredible video game adaptation movie. Like there's just so much potential for so many and that's like a more niche game. There's so many ones that you could say that could be adapted into into movies, you know. Obviously, like I think Halo's already done movies. But you know, really big franchises like should totally like take advantage of this because, bro, like the success of the Super Mario movie should just be literal like testimony that there's a huge audience out there that is wanting to see video game adapted movies. So I'm hoping this, you know, this sends a message to again these game developers, these companies, and they start seriously looking at, you know, making movies. I mean, it kind of started like the good kind of movies for video games kind of started with Sonic the Hedgehog. The Sonic movies are pretty good, but they're not like fully CG, which I think they should have done. Um, like, it makes sense that they went the route that they did because Sonic historically has always kind of done that, where like they go into like the human world for some reason or whatever. Well, not always, but not in. I'm not a huge Sonic fan, so I could totally just have butchered that whole thing. But anyways, the point is. The Mario movie did it correctly. And I really hope, again, that other developers take note of this and really work on this idea. And so, yeah, so that's basically kind of like the full purpose of this episode was just kind of to talk about, like, again, like the potential this could mean for just gaming studios to really take advantage of the success that the Super Mario movie has just been having. Like, it has broken so many damn records. It continues to break records. And it's just a freaking good time. An incredible movie. Super fun. And, I mean, the character is so iconic. So it was easy for... It like, this movie, like... It would be hard for it not to make money. You know what I mean? If they stuck to everything they, you know, to what the fans know and love, it would have been like. I mean, we already were seeing it, but literally that's why it was like basically easy money for Nintendo. You know, because again, Mario is like so iconic. The games are so iconic, so popular. Simple, but you know, great movies. So anyways, I'm looking forward to see what comes out of this success. And I really hope that many gaming studios jump on this bandwagon and just take advantage of this hungry audience for like really good just gaming movies, you know, adapted in a good way that like pleases the fan base, right? So anyway, yeah, so that's basically it for my main topic. So we can move on to the next segment, which again we all know and love. What I'm playing. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, my voice just totally gave out on me. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. Oh my gosh, dude. I just talk a lot, you know. So anyways, so yeah, okay, what am I playing my slash watching slash doing? Okay. So, I have been obsessed with Dragon Quest Tact. Like a lot. I've been playing Dragon Quest Tact like literally every single day. Looking forward to playing it, like, you know, and just grinding for some of those freaking gems, bro. At this moment, as of I am recording, Mina is about to drop, as being the next like banner character. So, yeah, Maya just, I'm pretty sure she's still gonna be available to like try and, you know, get. But now Mina is going to be available to try and pull for as well. I personally am not going to be pulling for Mina. The only reason I got Maya was because I had when like on the day in logins you get like a gift, and then one of them was, well, two of them was like an SP Scout voucher or whatever, and I legit got Maya from one of those, like the free tickets you get. And so yeah, and I've been using her and I really enjoy her. I really like her. She's pretty useful. She's pretty strong. And so I actually enjoy using her. And then, yeah, so there's that. But I'm probably going to do the same it's going to be the same situation with Mina. I'm not going to necessarily pick Mina, like actually waste my, well, I don't want to say waste, but spend my gems to try and get her. But I definitely am going to see if I can, maybe get her for free, because I'm down to see if I can get her for free. At the end of the day, this is also kind of like gotta catch 'em all sort of situation for me. I'd love to get all the monsters in this game. Obviously, I'm a little late to the party, because I'm like, I literally I didn't actually get super into Dragon Quest Tact until a couple weeks ago. Like, ever since it released, like, I've downloaded it like a total of like 3 different times, and I probably play it for like a day or two, and then I just uninstall it. I got kind of bored of it, but I just didn't really appreciate it until now. And I think it's mostly because of with my Discord, like we've really come together and kind of like motivated each other to play. I created a guild, which now Mr. Monkey's in charge of. Shout out to you. And then that's really helped kind of like keep me motivated to keep playing. And so shout out to the boys on my Discord. You guys make all of this super fun. So but anyways, so Dragon Quest Tact, I've been playing that like crazy. Definitely been enjoying that. Dragon Quest 4, I'm still playing kind of like on and off every now and then, but definitely not as frequent as I used to. And then when I actually when I have a little bit of time, I'm playing a little bit of Sword and Shield, Pokemon Sword and Shield, mostly because, as of this moment, I haven't fought him yet, but shout out to my viewer Illness 72. Super diehard Pokemon fan. I respect that, and we got to talking, and we basically are like, we haven't done it yet as of I'm recording again, but as of this releases, we would have already gotten together and played, did some Pokemon battling or max raids and stuff like that in Sword and Shield. The reason I'm doing Sword and Shield is because I don't have Scarlet or Violet yet, so I'll probably get it soon. But anyways, we were originally going to do our Pokemon battles on a live stream, but I noticed that the majority of my community would prefer playing Smash Bros. As the community night for my for Boppy's community live stream night, which is a new video idea, live stream idea that as of right now, again as of this recording, I haven't done yet. But when this video already comes out, I would have already had my first Boppy's community party night, and just so you guys know, that's going to be happening every Saturday night around 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. But the goal is to play basically games with the community. So right now, again, we're going to be playing. We've played Smash Bros. with the crew. We want to continue playing Smash Bros. We want to play Mario Kart. Again, I would love to involve Pokemon in there as well. It all just kind of depends on what everyone's playing, what everyone can play. But this is a very like community oriented sort of live stream. So I will be kind of basing it off of like what everyone wants to play. Maybe if I get like a really good consistent group of people, and especially as we keep growing, and there's more people interested, maybe I'll like set it up to be like, for example, the first week of the month is Smash Night, the second week is Mario Kart, the third week is Pokemon battles, blah blah blah. So, but as of right now, I'm just kind of just basing it off of, again, what everyone's kind of mostly voting for. And so I don't know as of right now if next week I'm going to change the kind of live stream it's going to be for the kind of game we're going to be playing. But as of right now, we're sticking to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then potentially Mario Kart or Pokemon, whatever. So yeah, I'll be doing polls probably like before Saturday to really see what everyone wants to play. So anyways, so that's basically it with that. And yeah, that's oh, I'm not even done talking about what I'm playing. So besides I got off into a little tangent with what I'm playing / watching, or sorry, with my new sort of like live stream idea. Anyway, so besides Pokemon Sword and Shield as well, so I basically what I did. Oh, hi kitty. Sí. ¿Cómo estás? No, it's a podcast. It's my wife. Hello. Hi. I termino en maybe 10-15 minutos. Okay, love you. Okay, by the way, I always like to keep these little things in because why not? So, anyways, these little like interruption moments because why not? So, anyways, yeah. So, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I've also been playing, well, technically I haven't really been playing it, but I literally got into all of my Pokemon games from the 3DS. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X, Y, Sun, and then Ultra Moon. Transferred all of my Pokemon from those games to Pokemon Bank, and then transferred all of those Pokemon into Pokemon Home. So now I have all my Pokemon from my 3DS games onto my Switch, Pokemon Home. So now I'm going to be kind of, shifting through all of that. I still have to make my freaking team to fight against Illness and his just OP strategies, because this guy is literally a master rank in Pokemon battles. So I'm definitely most likely not going to win, but, it'll be a good time anyways. Anyway, so yeah, so there's that. And then besides Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think, let me see. I think that's it. So there's Dragon Quest Tag. Oh, obviously Dragon Quest 11S. Obviously I'm playing that. And then just so you know, if you haven't already known by now or didn't already figure it out, or I didn't already post it, but basically my schedule for live streaming now, it's going to be Tuesday nights and Thursday nights are going to be Dragon Quest 11S until I complete the game, or put it down, or I'm done with it. And then Saturday nights again is the Papi's Community Party Night live stream. So that's kind of my schedule for live streaming for now. And yeah, it's a good time. I've been having a really good time with my live streams. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, that's basically it. I can't really think of anything else legitimately this time around. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the episode there. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about this subject, this topic. Let me know what kind of games you want to see adapted into movies. Let me know what you guys are playing currently. And also, if you want to join my community streaming nights, just literally reach out to me. we'll have you join the Discord, and then, we'll go from there. So anyways, thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.